Hello, boys and girls. This is your Uncle Vince back out here in Tarot Land. And we're going to do a couple card spreads here. We're going to do a sample reading here today. And I want to talk about the importance of having a consistent card spread to work with all the time. So I hope that's something you're interested in. Linda says I look terrible right now. I don't know why. I think I look fine, but I'm just here. I'm here. So if I look terrible to you, I'm sorry, but it's just the way I look. Can't change that. And when a full moon comes out, I'll change. So anyway, I think it's important to have a consistent card spread. You got enough on your mind. You got enough on your plate right now when you're doing readings one after another. And you're trying to give people ideas that they didn't see before. You're trying to make accurate predictions. So to change your card spread or the position meanings of your card spread from one reading to another, I think it's really something I don't think I would be able to do. So my card spread is always the same. And then you have to find a card spread that the position meanings would be useful regardless of the reading, regardless of whatever question it is. And I think I've done that with my Celtic Cross. And I've done other YouTubes on this before too. So we're going to go over my Celtic Cross and we're going to do one or two sample readings with it. And that's what we're going to do. These readings might pertain, I'm going to use the overhead so you'll see the spread. And these readings might pertain to something in your life too. My question that we're looking into is always the same. It's how are we going to achieve the goal we're trying to achieve? So you can use this. We're always trying to achieve something. So you might get some insight into something going on with you with these readings. I use a Celtic Cross 10-card spread, but I changed my position meanings are not their original meanings. They're not what was normally put in the Celtic Cross before. So I'm going to turn the overhead on now. People are always asking about my notes. And there's really nothing in there. You know, it's just, you can see this is just what I write, just stuff I write in here. And it's just all over the road. If I hear a word or something, I put it in there, and it just keeps going. So anyway, I got to find a blank one here. Okay, but there's no words of wisdom in here. Maybe I'll print this as a book someday. Just whatever's in here, just put it out there. And I'll say, just call it, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Spiral on the right, left-handed, so it works better. Anyway, I'm not going to need this. I don't think. But no, having a consistent cross, a same spread, a consistent spread, I don't care what it is. I think it's beneficial for you because you're going to get tied up with stuff. And you're not going to want to be trying to figure out what spread for this person, what spread for that person, and so on. Where if you have your spread and it's just, that's the same spread I do all the time, and I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not thinking about the spread. I'm thinking about you and what's going on with you. And that's what we're going to be doing here. That's what I like to try to achieve. And I do that. I talk about that in my books. I do go over my spread, my Celtic Cross, along with other spreads. But the one I like to use is in there with sample readings and things like that. So anyway, the Celtic Cross Patishi version is what we're going to be doing here. And I'll use the Rider Waite. I'll use the Rider Waite deck. A good standby. Everybody knows the Rider deck. And that's that. First card, the Hermit. Oh, this is the Radiant Waite, by the way. The Radiant Waite. So many different decks now. I don't know what's what anymore with them. Position 1 and 2. First 2 cards. I don't use reverse meanings. So I always keep the cards right side up with me. 1 and 2. Taking on this situation by myself here with this and looking for ways to do that with the 7 of Swords. Right now, I'm open to a lot of ideas with the Fool card. And I'm not really too sure about a general direction right now. So in a way, I feel like things are limited with me with the 8 of Swords as far as where I'm going with things. But I'm confident that this will come together once this Hermit figures out what we're going to be doing here. I know I can do this if I plan it out well with the Magician card. And I do see ideas turning into realities here with the Emperor card as I move forward. So I feel like I'm on a right path. I just don't know what it is yet. Right now, looking for some outside ideas. Now, I'm saying here with the Hermit, I'm going to figure this out myself. But I'm looking not so much for people to help me as a partner or to be part of this, but I'm open to listen to what they have to say. This could also be other knowledge, internet, books, things like that. But I'm looking for more than I have right now myself. I'm looking for more that's out there. The timing's good right now with the Knight of Wands as far as when to move forward. So things look like they're in a good place for things to move forward once I figure out my direction. And the purpose of this whole thing with the 8 of Wands is to make things go a lot smoother, a lot more efficient than what they've been in the past. We might have had a tendency in the past to look at things like always seem like they're moving in a difficult way. I want to smooth those out, make things more efficient. This would be a good spread for a business. Celebration and looking at the new ideas that we get as a happy result here with the 3 of Cups. So I think the outcome of this is going to work out well. Even though I'm the Hermit here and figuring this all out myself, I will be celebrating this with other people with the 3 of Cups. And it will be recognized. If this was a business, I would say that I would say everybody involved would feel like they benefited from this. If this is something else, I do see me sharing my enthusiasm with others and them being happy for me as well. So now we'll take a look at this a little bit closer. I think these cards all interact with each other. 1, 2 position and the 7 position, I always see as working together. 1, 2 position is the question itself. Looking to make things successful from within myself, though. I'm not looking for help from anybody else here on something, whatever this happens to be. I want to overcome something. I want to make things better. Hook or crook, I want this to happen. I'm looking at it as I know I want to do this, but I'm also open for ideas because I don't know what the answer is for that right now with the Hierophant card. This is my perception of my own question. This is the question itself. Immediate position right now, where I stand with things right now. The Fool card, don't have direction. I'm not too sure where I'm going with this. And because of that, my immediate goals look like they're really put on hold right now with the 8 of Swords. I can't advance forward with anything because I don't really know what I want to do yet. What I got going for me here is my confidence level. I know once I figure out the answer to this, I'll be able to make this work with the Magician card. And I do feel that when I do find that answer, this will be a positive situation. I see a positive situation coming where this really turns into a reality and I'll start to see things really take shape. The timing card right now with the Knight of Wands shows the time is now for action. once I figure out this direction, once I get this information in place, go ahead and move with it. The whole purpose of this is to make things run better than what they are right now. They have more happiness, to less confusion, less snags, less chaos than we have right now. And I do see everybody celebrating this with me. So I'm the hermit here, but I won't be the hermit here when this is done. This affects everybody, affects other people. At least I can say other people are happy with the situation. If not benefiting from it themselves, they're happy for me. So that's the Celtic Cross. And that's a quick review, a quick spread there with it, a quick reading. Now you can go in depth with this if you wanted to, but you would need more information as far as the reading goes, as far as I'm concerned, something more precise. But you can see how these cards interact with each other, have the ability to make things happen, so they will happen with the Emperor card. Want to move forward, but I can't because I don't have all the answers yet. I still need to find those, but I have to do that myself here with the Hermit card. Otherwise, it won't be something I feel it's worth doing. It's got to be done by me. I could look for outside information, but I have to find it myself. Timing's right now to act with the Knight once this is in place. And I do see success, and I see celebration, and a whole different way of seeing things with the Three of Cups. So this purpose here of moving things in a way where things will be a lot more efficient and more happier, more rewarding, more fulfilling, that's possible. And I see it being something that will happen if we really put our mind to it. We just need to figure out more about what we're doing before we move forward. You're not going to find this information from other people's advice. You're not going to find it by having them as partners in this. You're going to find it by yourself. You might find it as sources from other people, but I see more reading about this or discovering it some other way without actual people getting involved with you with it. This 3 makes me think 2023, it'll happen. So I would say that this year, even though we're in the 4th quarter now, or we're going into it, it'll happen. It'll happen soon. This 1 here in the Magician card makes me also think, maybe though I've seen that this is the Hermit, that this is the challenge of one person. This 1 here makes me think that you also know that you can successfully find what you're looking to do, just as one person. These snags might be outside influences, outside sources, or they could be things that you've set up in the past. It would be hard to know if we didn't have a specific question. But the 8 of Swords here, and I see this 8 of Wands over here as like the same as the swords. These swords are just flying through the air now. They're not circled around you anymore. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to unsnarl situations and trying to take away blocks and get things moving. So I like this 8 situation and looking at it as what's blocking you can be freed up. And that's the whole purpose. That makes me think that the immediate purpose here of what you want to get done correlates very well with the whole purpose of the bigger picture of things. They're both the same thing. It's one purpose, one thing. Something's holding me back. Something's holding back the situation, the environment, making it unpleasant, making it frustrating. And I want to free that up and get things moving in the right direction. Celtic Cross, my way of seeing it. Number 1 and 2 position, the question itself. Number 3 position, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2 position, the question. 3, immediate goals, immediate things you're doing right now. Number 4, immediate objectives you're trying to accomplish. So first things first, what am I trying to get done now? What are the first things I want to get taken care of? 4 position. 5 position, an asset you have going for you, something you got going for you. 6 position, an opportunity to come that still hasn't been here yet, something to watch for. 7 position, your way of seeing the question itself, your perception of your own question. And I see you looking at it as you need some outside, you need more information than you have right now. 8 position, the timing, or what I might even start calling as what needs to be prepared. For timing, people think right away with dates. Timing means what needs to be in place before you act. I got the Knight of Wands here. Knights are action cards. It's an action card. Everything's fine once you figure out what it is you want to do. Once you figure out a battle plan, you can go ahead and go with it. Everything else is in place. The whole purpose of this, the purpose, position 9, is the purpose of this whole quest you're on right now. And that is to free things up, make things move smoother. Number 10 position, possible outcome and other details. And I see the details of celebration here. Celebration with the outcome. But I see you sharing it with other people here. If I look at that picture and I see this new idea, this new way of doing things is celebrated by everybody and enjoyed by other people. Celtic Cross. We'll do another spread. I like to say it doesn't make any difference what deck you're using, as long as you're familiar with the deck. And I think that's important for you. You can always use the same deck, that's fine, but it's not, as long as you like the deck, I don't see one deck being more proficient than another. Or tarot cards or a tarot deck, they're all the same. They're all 78 cards. The images on there, if they spark ideas, that's great. Usually I start a reading by putting the deck in front of the client and say, cut it into 3 packs. And I go like that. So then we go like this. And I take the top card of each pack, turn it over. And as I'm talking, and then I ask them, okay, is there anything specific you wanted to discuss here today? Relationship, career goals for 2023, things like that. And this is when they'll tell me their question. From that, I look at these 3 packs and I decide which top card seems the most appropriate to use for their question. And we'll just say the ace is to accomplish. We're going to do the same thing again, trying to accomplish something that we're looking at, well, trying to do something that we're trying to accomplish something in some way. So a new situation. These other packs I turn over, put them off to the side, and that becomes position 1, that top card. Position 2, just take them off the top of the deck. A better understanding of the situation we're looking to do right now, a new beginning, a new start, a new quest on something. Right now I'm looking for ideas with the Empress card. I'm looking for things, options and ideas here for this. And because I am anxious to take action on this and start things moving. I want to start the ball rolling on this. But I have to find some ideas first. Asset, 6 of Pentacles. Right now I'm in a situation where I need to prepare myself better before I move forward with anything. I have work to do on myself and my situation before I move forward. So I'm anxious. I want to get things done, but I'm not ready to go yet. And I'm open for suggestions here. And I need a better understanding of what it is I'm trying to do. I don't have that yet. As time goes on, I'm going to realize I'm in a whole new realm here, I'm real green to this. I'm not experienced as well I thought I was. And I better take things slow until I get this taken care of with the 6 of coins, because I'm new to this right now. Even though I feel anxious to move forward, it might be in my heart, I better know what I'm doing. This will come to me in the next 2 or 3 months. I'll realize that better than I do right now. So before I even see a timing card over here, I'm seeing right now, more than likely, Take things slow. Put things on hold until you know what you're doing. Seventh position, how I'm seeing my own question. I see two different paths here. That would explain why I'm not too sure which way to go here. I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough knowledge about this to really take one of those two paths, left or right, up and down, right or wrong. I'm not sure which one to take. Another two and two, back to back. The timing right now, I'm seeing is to find out which path is right. So I have to find that answer because that's going to be critical on which way to go. I probably know that already because these are two different directions, these two paths. Another six over here, six over here. I'm seeing this six as, yeah, that my purpose of this whole thing is to put myself in a better position than I am right now. I'm not happy with this position. I just don't have an idea of what to do about it. Another night and night. I'll be able to take action once I know more about what I'm doing. Right now, I'm this page, and I see me realizing it. I'm a rookie with this. Got to back it up with more than I have right now. Learn more, prepare more. Find the direction you want to go into, left or right, up or down, black or white, and then you can proceed. Learn more, but you have to learn about what you're doing. You will know this path when you do learn more. So right now it's a learning situation. Looking at this more deeper than what you have. And answers will come to you. Things will get clearer and you'll be able to make the right choice. We'll do one more. Three packs. Top card. I'm going to achieve this goal I'm trying to achieve. Two queens. Huh. And a temperance. I guess I'll go with temperance. How am I going to achieve this goal? Right now, I'm trying to deal with an abrupt change or an upheaval of some type or some type of wrinkle in things, and I'm trying to keep my spirits up. Major transition I'm trying to adjust with, and that would explain this as well. I have another queen. These queens won't quit here. I got two over here. Those queens screaming at me. Queen's got to be in here. I'm seeing this queen as being a significant card. The queen, a better understanding of things, a better patience and understanding is what queens stand with me. So I do see a better understanding of things and acceptance of things and letting go what is not healthy for me. My asset, this is a completion. I can't accept this completion. I can accept it in time. I can accept it. I can make adjustments. This is not something that's not gonna. I can overcome my problems with this. I can overcome my challenges. It might seem difficult right now. I need more inspiration. I need more uplifting feeling about things. I'm not happy with the transition. I need to understand more about it and accept it more. I'm having a hard time accepting this. But if I realize and accept it, one way of becoming easier to accept it is to understand this is a completion. This is a completion. Now we move on to the next cycle. End of one cycle, beginning of another. Confirmation with the Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins. End of one situation, start of another. Last quarter of 2023 is this transition you're going through. For the next 2 or 3 months, I see this new direction coming and taking shape for you. So you hang in there. You have the patience with his queen because it's coming. It's just going to take some time to adjust. Once you see this new direction, I see things really taking off and things become very uplifting for you with the temperance card. right now here, you're seeing it as you know, you already know what I'm talking about. This is a completion. And you know things will get better, but there's another part of you who's still very down about it. I mean, it's hard to deal with it. But it is a growing situation, and it will be ultimately better for you. And things a lot happier as time moves on. Right now is the time to take these challenges on. That's your challenge. Accepting this completion. The new one's coming. Not here yet, but it's coming. Another completion. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. And that's the purpose, accepting the completion. And seeing some happiness about it. Seeing what good can come of this completion. There is good in it. And I see as you move forward, you're going to find all sorts of different opportunities and options that you didn't think about before with the 7 of Cups. You hang in there. 2023 is a good, this last quarter of the year is going to be your growing process, your transformation time. And I see this new opportunity really putting a lot of wind in your sails. And this 2 of Pentacles will just become 1 pentacle. You'll know which one to throw. You'll know that you have to let things go and just grab onto the one. So 3 Celtic crosses. Again, I think it's good to keep the same spread. If you did want to go with another spread, I think the other spread you can go with is just a 3-card spread. And with that, you can keep your you can open up the position meanings to mean other things. And if you do go past, present, and future with the 3-card spread, past, present, and future, you could look at this and you don't have to look at it as like what happened in the past. I attained happiness, and there was a change in the present, and right now things are not moving at all in the future. Things are not moving one way or the other, but there is a transition going on here right now. I don't see that changing, and it looks kind of stagnant. But past, present, and future could also be looked at as what happened in your past that you can use to help you achieve a goal. What have you learned from your past that would help you move forward on something? What are you doing right now in the present that could be very beneficial for you? What are you doing the right things right now? Is there something better you could be doing than what you're doing? And the future is, what opportunities do you have coming up that you should watch for to move forward with this? You could also look at past, present. You could also look at the 3-card as saying, you could say, well, okay, I want to take it and go with positive aspects, negative aspects, and closure. Strong points, weak points. What am I going to do about it? Measure these 2, make a decision. 3-card spread. You can also use strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. It's another one I like. What's my strengths in this? How can I use them to move forward that will help me in some way to achieve my quest? What are my weaknesses? Things I have to watch for, things I have to safeguard, protect, or strengthen in some way. And what opportunities should I be looking for that are going to cross my path and keep an eye out for? I can grab them. 3-card spread. Switching it back. A little light on the subject here. Okay, that's better. So anyway, that's the way I like to use the Celtic Cross, and you can see it works. It works nice, and it can move along very well. And as far as a 3-card spread, it's just another nice spread to have. If you wanted to if you wanted to do a couple of variations on things, throw 3 cards over. It's a nice casual way to be talking with people too. Instead of an official layout here, you just take the pack and throw it in the 3 packs and turn over each one. You know, and read them. Simple. And you can put whatever you want as far as meanings go on those 3 positions with a 3-card spread. Doesn't have to be past, present, and future. And if you want to look at it as past, present, and future, I don't like to look at it as what happened in your past. I like to see what happened in your past that now is under your belt, that you have as an experience that will help you with this situation now. Something in the past that might have helped you with that. What are you doing right now in the present that you could be doing better to achieve what you're trying to accomplish? In the future, what opportunities should you be looking for that I feel are going to come your way? That when they do come, you'll be ready for them. So a little bit of an in-depth look into the Celtic Cross, the way I do it, and the 3-card spread in depth as well. Keep throwing cards. We'll talk soon.